Hey people, Duncan here once again. Let's talk about the President Trump's Daca negotiations. But first, before we do, subscribe to the channel, like the videos, share the videos, comment in the box, and hit that bell for notifications. So, apparently, President Trump wants to trade 2 million Daca individuals, citizens, for the end of visa migration, the end of the visa draft, and the end of the wall funding. So first and foremost, I'm going to say that I voted for Trump, but this is one of these moments that I'm calling him out. Why are we negotiating with criminals? Why are we negotiating illegals? See, here's the problem. DACA is illegal. It's unconstitutional, which means we should not be negotiating it. Now, here's the problem. Now, you're willing to trade 2 million illegals from the DACA program in order to end chain migration and the visa lottery. Well, why don't you just end chain migration and the visa lottery system? Because if you end DACA, that's all involved. It's a package deal because it's all illegal. And you see, the concern is, how are we going to fund the wall? Well, I'm going to say this until I'm black and blue. There's several ways to fund the wall, but the easiest way to fund the wall is you take that $3.7 trillion that we spend every year on the so-called war on drugs, and you funnel it right over to building that wall. You take those millions and millions and millions of dollars that we feed the Mexican federales who actually work for the cartels. We take that money and we throw it into building the biggest wall you can ever imagine. A wall that goes so deep into the ground with sensories. A wall that's multifunctional. Solar panels, wind turbines. A wall built back a little bit with a little bit of a buffer zone. That's all monitored, so if a jackrabbit runs across the desert, we know within this mile or two radius from our wall. We take the trillions of dollars we fund the drug cartels with, because essentially that's what we do, and we throw that at building that wall. We take the illegals that come here and commit felonies. The guy that shot Kate Stanley is one of them. We take people like that, and instead of sending them to Mexico and catching and releasing, instead of imprisoning them and making the American people fund and tax pay that, we take those individuals right down to the border. We put them inside tent camps where they're working in hard labor camps to build that wall. Now, obviously, you will have armed guards. Obviously, these people will not be in charge of blueprints. They won't be in charge of thinking. The only thing they'll be doing is swinging a pick, mixing concrete, doing that kind of manual labor. And the message will get out. People will be afraid to get caught here illegally. They will be afraid to come here illegally. The cost of the wall will go down because we are using a workforce of illegals, criminals, to build it. We have already funded the wall. We continue to absurdly spend on a war on drugs that our own government created. So when I talk about DACA and the DACA negotiations, I'm calling President Trump out. And I guarantee you I'm a supporter of his. I voted for him. I believe in him. But on this occasion, I'm calling them out. We do not negotiate with terrorists, with criminals, or with people who come here with bad intentions. We don't negotiate the safety of our country or our citizens. DACA is unconstitutional. It is illegal. And everything involved with it is as well. We must end it. Period. No negotiations. Use the $3.7 trillion we have to build that wall, and let's secure our borders. I'd love to hear what you think. Please comment in the box. Hit that bell for notifications. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and share it like crazy. Let's build this thing up. Enough with these anti-American, socialistic, illegal-loving, communist, deep state Illuminatists running our country. Enough. We the people, by the people, for the people. God bless. Duncan out.